Republican Donald Trump won the White House in November 2016, riding a campaign packed with controversy and drama. The billionaire businessman turned politician both loved and loathed, promising to turn US politics on its head.
Horrible trade deals, disastrous foreign policy. Democrats produce mobs, Republicans produce jobs.
2 years on from his election, US voters now decide whether Trump really is making America great again. The midterm elections are widely seen as a referendum on his politics.
These midterms are incredibly significant because Donald Trump is the most polarizing president in the history of the United States. And these midterms will decide whether or not there is a check to the Trump presidency or whether Trump will proclaim himself vindicated and proceed unchecked through the next 2 years.
In the midterms, voters are picking politicians for the Congress part of government, which passes laws, the outcome determining the future path of Trump's policies. The Congress is made up of the House of Representatives, where all 435 seats are up for grabs, and the Senate, more than a third of seats are for the taking there. There are also governor positions to be won. The Republicans currently dominate both the House of Representatives and the Senate. But the Democrats could capitalize this time, with some incumbent Republicans not running. Campaigning has seen Republican Trump and Barack Obama for the Democrats presenting very different perspectives.
This election will decide whether we build on the extraordinary prosperity that we've unleashed. Nobody can believe what's happened. Or whether we let the radical Democrats take control of Congress and take a giant wrecking ball to our economy and to our future.
America's at a crossroads right now. Health care for millions is on the ballot. A fair shake for working families is on the ballot. And most importantly, the character of our nation is on the ballot.
It's great to be with you.
The midterms are being watched beyond America's borders as Trump's moves cause ripples internationally.
So that includes trade policy, such as taking on trade with China. That includes foreign policy, such as who we aid, what kind of foreign aid we provide to our allies around the world, and then how we handle our adversaries as well.
For Trump, a lot rides on these midterms, and opinion polls show dozens of tight races. Damon Embling, Euronews.
Well, President Trump has been holding rallies in several states, including Ohio yesterday, where he talked about the issue that's been at the center of his campaign, immigration.
Democrats are inviting caravan after caravan, isn't that nice, of illegal aliens to flood into our country and overwhelm your communities. That's what's happened. Have you seen the pictures? And they try and play it down like it's not that many. It's not that many people. You know, you're looking at a bridge with thousands and thousands. We're building the wall. No, we're building the wall. Don't worry about it.
Well, that was President Trump. Now let's get some more on that rally from NBC's Ali Vitali, who sent us this report from Cleveland, Ohio.
Tuesday means Election Day here in America, and Democrats are trying to both keep their margins in the Senate and run up margins in the House. On the Senate side, they're playing with a map that is very favorable to Donald Trump and Republicans. A lot of states where Democratic senators are up for re-election, in places where President Trump won in 2016. On the House side, the president has basically conceded that he thinks that there might be losses of Republican seats in the House, and that's why he's barnstorming places like this here in Cleveland, Ohio, trying to gin up his base, talking about that one key issue that really powered him through in 2016, and that's immigration. Voters that we've spoken to here across the board really want to hear more of that tough on the border message that propelled Trump to the presidency in 2016. But Trump's presidential candidacy also ignited something else. Women. We're seeing women candidates running in record numbers in 2018, and we're seeing women voters come out in record numbers as well. In fact, women have voted more than men in early voting in the United States, and early voting is up overall across the country. More than 35 million people have already voted in this election. That's record numbers, higher than we've seen in most midterms in the past.